In this video, we are going to explain microservices characteristics. Again, we will refer to Martin Fowler article. There are some common characteristics for microservice architecture that explain in the Martin Fowler article, and Martin Fowler explained these characteristics in these captions. You can see the first one is componentization via services. Component is a unit of software that is independently replaceable and upgradable. And the second characteristic is organized around business capabilities. The microservice approach to division is splitting up into services organized by business capabilities. And another characteristic is products, not projects. This is Amazon's notion of you build, you run it, where a developer team takes full responsibility for the software in production. And another characteristic is smart endpoints and dump pipes. Microservices aim to be decoupled and cohesive as possible, so they own their own domain logic and receiving a request, applying a logic, and producing a response with using RESTful APIs. And another characteristic is decentralized governance. For example, Netflix is a good example of an organization that follows this philosophy, sharing useful and all tested code as libraries, encourage other developers to solve similar problems in similar ways. And also decentralized data management. Microservices also decentralize data storage decisions. We can say this approach as a polyglot persistence or polyglot databases. That means microservices prefer letting each service manage its own database, either different instances of the same database technologies or entirely different database systems. And another characteristic is infrastructure automation. That means automate deployment to each new environment and for every microservices with separately. And we can say that design for failure. Microservices design by dealing failures and try to manage failures with managing errors with proper actions and self-healing mechanisms. So these characteristics bring us some key benefits to understand the microservices, and as the same way you can see the basic architecture of the microservices in the slide. According to this architecture, you can see that code can be updated more easily, new features or functionality can be added without touching the entire application. Teams can use different technology stack and different programming language for different components. Services can be scaled independently. It is reducing the waste of cost associated scale to entire applications because of a single feature might be facing too much load. By this way, we can, for example, scale shopping cart and ordering independently, and we don't scale discount, for example. So we can say that each service is highly maintainable and testable. It enables rapid and frequent development and deployment cycles. Those are loosely coupled with other services. It enables a team to work independently the majority of time their services without being impacted by changing by other services or without affecting other services. And independently deployable, it enables the team to deploy their services without having to coordinate with other teams, and it is capable of being developed by small team. That means essential for high productivity by avoiding high communication ahead of large teams. The microservices can be developed by small teams. As I summarized, services communicate using either synchronous protocols like HTTP and REST or asynchronous protocols. They are communicate over the network protocol, and microservices can be developed and deployed independently from each other, and each service has its own database in order to be decoupled from the other service data.